Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. We just want to say thank you to everyone who's been following along with the production, who has donated to the production, and also who's just been praying. The prayers that you've been praying have already been answered. We made it to Uganda. Zach's behind the camera. We'll introduce him in a second. All our gear came through for the most part, and that honestly was a huge answer to prayer. So thank you for that. So over the last few months since October, we've been putting together a lot of plans and honestly just really praying over what we think God's going to do through this filming. We developed the interviews we did into an 85-page screenplay that really just zeroes in on the heart of the message of this film, and we think brings it to life in a way that's going to really impact audiences. So we just wanted to make this video because we're going to be posting content through this email list throughout the 23 days of production. Yep. And we just want you to be able to see what God's doing, be able to pray, and just bring you along on the journey. So some exciting updates even from today. We found out that there's already 26 churches that have asked to show the movie, even though it's not already done. They want us to come in, most of these are in rural settings, to actually see the film and view it, which is just a really cool sign that God is going to use this in some awesome ways.
And a lot of those churches come from an area where we're going to be filming for 8 days, and some of the members will actually be extras in the film, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been cool to see like the eagerness for people to get involved, and some of these areas have almost used it as like a bargaining thing, like we'll give you extras for your film if you come back and show the film, which we're more than happy to come and show the film for free. So some specific prayer requests for the next couple days.
Yeah, well, tomorrow all day we have auditions, and I think we have like 300 people coming?
200 to 300. It's hard to know how many exactly.
Yeah, and they don't even really know what role they're coming for, so we have to figure out how to weed them out and quickly, because that's a lot of people to get through. And just that God would give us wisdom, even if we don't know why we're picking a certain person, because they're not just actors, but we want them to really be able to be used to communicate just visually some really powerful stories and things that people were going through. So just choosing the right people to be able to communicate that is really, really important.
And along with that, like I really want the people who are acting in the film to be impacted by it too. And so even if there's someone where the only reason we end up choosing him is so that God can do something in them through the process, like we want our hearts to be open to that. And so that really is going to take wisdom from the Holy Spirit, way beyond just filmmaking knowledge. Someone can look great in an audition, but we have no idea what's going on in their lives, especially in just a short meeting. So please pray for that. Please pray for just everything from the gear working to relationships with our crew on the ground. Another really cool thing that you might not know is we're partnering with a local Christian film school where the students are young people who want to be making Christian movies. And so they're helping out as cast and crew so that they can have hands-on experience. So we'll actually be bringing people, like about 20 of their students for one day here at the Father's house to do like seminars with them, do hands-on film training. And we think that's just going to be a really cool, special thing too, to help empower them to pursue their calling of sharing God's love and word through media. So pray for those relationships, that we can really just give as much as we can and give way more than they're even putting into the production. So I mean, I think that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, some other things to pray for. We're still waiting for some documentation for the government. VJ, the director of this film school, is, I think, at the offices now trying to get a letter from them that really gives us broad-based permission to film and do stuff, carry equipment and things wherever we go. So that's really important that we get that. Pray for safety as we travel. The roads here are crazy, and there's a lot of traffic fatalities, and we're doing a lot of driving. So just pray that God would protect us, that He would keep us healthy to be able to do the things we need. And I think for me the biggest thing is, you hear stories from like a Christian movie set, and you hear about God doing really powerful things in people's lives, miraculous things, people getting saved. And we've really been praying here at home a lot that throughout this time, whether extras, community members who are just watching, actors, the crew, that God would really impact some people, because we know just from the nature of how things are here that probably 90% of the people that are involved in the movie have experienced or are experiencing some deep level of brokenness that's going to be portrayed in the movie. And so we're praying that they would really receive an outpouring of the love of Christ in their lives through the production of this film.
Yeah. And I also want to give a shout out to Zach. So Zach is an awesome guy who I met online, loves the Lord, he's a great filmmaker, and he actually has come out to film behind the scenes so that you guys can see every step of this journey and really feel like you're here, because we know that like it's not a small thing that you've donated and given some of your resources. You've been spending all this time praying. Like, we want you to see what God's doing. It's not just like a faraway project. Like, we want you to feel like you're actually here and you're part of it, and just get to experience some of the joy of watching what God's gonna do. So yeah, that's all I got.
I'm good.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Please share it with anybody you can. We love you guys. Bye.
Hey guys, my name is Zach Irwin. Like Josh already said, we met a couple weeks ago online, and I decided to come here to Uganda to film behind the scenes here, to help show you guys what's going on behind the scenes, all the pre-production, all the production, what's going into this movie, so you guys can know and appreciate what's going into this film. So I'm super excited to be here. This was something that I know Josh and his father were praying about a lot. It's something that I prayed about before Josh and I even got to speak about the potential of me coming. So super happy and blessed to be here. I'm excited for the production that's coming, and hope you guys all enjoy what you see as well.